I can click. I promise. I'm ready. I promise.
I can click on the world.
I can click on the world. Let's go into my house. Wait, this isn't my house. That's a different game. Now,
This is my house.
Also, Aladdin doesn't have a house. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
homeless. Don't be mean.
he is explicitly homeless. You know, he could have asked for a lot of things from Genie, and he asked for everything but a house, which is
He
kind of
asked
funny.
for unimaginable wealth. I think he can sort the house thing out afterward.
Now that's the question, though. Is the listen? This is actually something I'm curious about now. Oh, hey, I missed stuff. Uh, is it implied that Aladdin? Is it implied that Aladdin got endless wealth, or that he just got the facade that he was a prince?
I mean, that facade comes with a shitload of money, so he's a clever guy. He can sort it out.
Honestly,
Like,
at some point, what's the difference? Like, what is a prince but someone who owns a lot of thing?
that's.
I mean,
fair
traditionally there
to
would be a
say.
country involved, which there's explicitly not. In
There's not,
Aladdin.
yeah.
He does have to make up the country, but
He does make a that's the thing. It's like they always show that like big parade and everything, and he wishes to be made into a prince. But what if it actually was one of them well, not accidental. What if Aladdin didn't really think through his wish all that much, and it was one of those deals with a genie where he's like, "You asked me to make you a prince, so I turned you into a prince aesthetically." You, he didn't actually get any money or anything. He just got that one bit to convince everyone that he looked like a prince.
Right, you're sort of like the 1920s Russians that like they were run out of the country. It's like I'm a prince of a country that doesn't want me anymore.
Uh-huh. Anyways.
I'm just saying that that's still a lot of money. He could definitely
Oh
buy
yeah,
housing in Agrabah.
that's true. Yeah, he can solve that housing. Yeah.
Well, welcome to stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. The air is putting on its best attempt to fill my head with cotton. We're going home. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Jackson E. Him, and I'm not a prince.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and I'm the Prince of Darkness.
Whoa! Dude, I'm glad for you. Dude, that fucking rules. Guys, I
I think
found
that means you're
directions.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Are you the reincarnation of Ozzy Osbourne? Do you want to be Ozzy Osbourne?
That would be a tough feat to pull off, given that I was born before he died.
Well,
Yeah.
that his soul. That's the thing, is when his soul left his body, it entered yours overnight.
Oh, this is like
Has
a. This
anyone
is like
seen
a,
the John Carpenter film Prince of Darkness?
No.
Mhm.
I
No.
really need to watch it at some point.
Is Ozzy's first name Oswald?
Probably.
Probably.
Who would name their kid Oswald past 1950?
I googled
Good
it.
news,
Just,
he was born before 1950.
Shit.
he
You're
was
right.
1948. Yeah.
Well, there's my answer.
It's
Also, his
based
name is
off.
John.
Yeah, John.
His name is
Michael.
John? Well,
John Michael Osborne. I'd go by Ozzy as well, honestly.
Honestly, I would too. You said who names their child Oswald. Who gives their child two, not just one, but two of the most common names in America?
Yeah,
okay.
it's because
to
they're
be
like
fair,
biblical names. They're both like biblical names.
God
I
damn
guess
John
I guess
Michael.
not me, but I thought you were just gonna say who gives their kid what kind of person has two first names for their whole name, and I'm just like, me.
Look, I have three first names, so back off.
And my first and last name are often confused for each other because some people think my last name is my first name and my first name's my last name.
I'm sorry that I've got a fancy middle name. I am Thomas. That's just
That is
Thomas.
fancy.
It's just Thomas in like another language.
It's still fancy. Other languages are fancy.
Hey, yeah, they're not English. Well, we've got directions for nowhere. Oh, new house.
Thomas.
Directions to work from new house. Left on Grab Tree, right on Bullhorn, exit onto 47th north, right onto 202 east, an entrance on the right past Wage Road. Travel time 1 hour 10 minutes. Oh, is that what? Hey, Jackson, is that what you wrote on the bottom of your notes?
Yeah, that's how long it takes to get to work, yeah.
Question mark, exclamation point.
Yeah, it's just right there, honestly.
Dude, I love this.
Have a doggone cool 17th birthday.
Now, I don't like that Uncle Harvey's letter is hidden behind a random thing. I don't like that.
It probably fell. He's
Yeah,
probably not ostracized from the family.
I mean, Sam's been, what, 17 for, like, how many months or years or months?
I don't know if we know.
For years. Huh. Wait. Oh. Okay. It took me, I was like, who the hell is Jan? My brain is catching up still. Jan,
And I
why
thought you were the one who knows cursive.
Mom, why are you putting so much into your hair? Why was it $22?
She's probably going to see her fucking fuckboy coworker.
Yeah. She got
What was
the
his name
perm.
again?
God, it was something really cheesy. Was it Frank? Was it Hank? He
Hank.
he had a lumberjack name. Ah, dude, Frost. That is a
Cutesy
terrible name for a
Teenagers of the
magazine.
year.
Uh-huh.
I really do love, like, all the effort that went into, like, these magazines and stuff. Like, this is some really nice work.
I mean, I love when things go, like, when games or anything go the extra mile to materialize all of their shit.
Yeah, like, to really let you live in that world. It's so nice.
Spanier.
Is that, like, Kanye? But...
No. Who wants to go first? I consider what I did earlier reading.
Order of promotion. Offer of promotion. Messed up the first word. You can take it, honestly.
I have failed. You go.
Go.
Okay. Offer of promotion. Bruce Pendleton, Head of Personnel, State Forestry Service. Dear Head Conservationist Greenbrier, due to your exemplary management of Flintlock's prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director. Yes, you heard that right. That whole mouthful. That's you, responsible for operations throughout northwestern Oregon. Your assistance would be sought to fill your previous position on site at the Flintlock National Forest. Your new posting would be in the Regional Management Building located at 128 Bullhorn Road, which would be much more convenient for your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. We very much look forward to your reply. Signed, Bruce Pendleton. Bruce Pendleton, 295.
Wait, that location? Was that not the place to her new location of Gerb that she was like an hour and a half to drive? That seems...
I think that was from old house to new house, actually.
Oh, okay.
No, that was definitely to work.
Oh, was that to work? Oh, God.
We can
Ugh.
check. Also, yeah, hell yeah, Mom got to be the RCMD. that had like when your title has 4 whole letters,
Four?
you're serious.
Yeah, like at that point, you're making like at least $30 a day.
Uh-huh. That's not that much, Jackson. Wait, a day?
No, no, it's terrible.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Hey, Lonnie. Sorry Mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. And then when she is home, she takes it out on you, like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it. And I'm sorry. It's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. Feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So, you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida?
Big no. That's a big no. That's a big fart. I didn't know I could. I forgot I could. I have this ability. So, do you think my eyes zoom in like a periscope in a cartoon, or do you think I just bend forward really far?
You're definitely just bending forward really far.
Bending forward, yeah.
Yep. Yep, that's it. Yeah, it was the new job, I believe.
Jeez. Yeah, that is right miserable.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think stop and look at that end table again. Is there something behind it?
Oh my god, there is. What the fuck? No, that's a plug. Boy, that's a really bad place for a plug to be.
Yeah, I thought that was a photo.
Frankly, I don't even know if that makes sense. But hey, hey,
It's for the couch that's also there.
The electricity. You don't plug a couch in.
Yeah, but you plug shit in while you're at the couch, like that lamp.
We know that this house's electrical system is wired like the human body, poorly.
What do you mean about that looked like a photo? Yeah, just on its side. Like it looked like it could have been a photo, like sitting sideways.
Uh-huh. It looked like like maybe one of Uncle I already forgot the uncle's name. I don't think I'm gonna be able to retain much information today, guys.
Uncle Stiltskin.
I'm glad that somebody else is doing it. Thank you, Jackson. This is national tickets. No cameras.
This is a ticket for one person.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah. For everyone's. Okay, we'll put that back.
Let me just put this back where I found it. You know?
Man, I really forgot I could do that. That's a lot of crumpled up paper. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico. And it was like $3. Americans. I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. L. Yes. Treasure it always. What was this skull? What was it a skull of? Was it a person skull?
A human.
I mean, I have various skulls. I've shown my litany of skulls.
I've got a human skull as well, yeah.
I think we all have at least one human skull. If anything, it probably just varies how many you have after that. It only gets weirder the more skulls you have. It just goes up in a linear progression.
Don't judge me.
It's not judgment.
You're right. It does start being weird if it is greater or less than one specifically. Like one, nobody really. Usually, no one looks at you weird unless it's like external to your body. And
I
in that case,
I will not stand. I will not stand for this defacement of our beloved Taylor, Sean. I will not stand for this. They do technically not have a skull.
Who?
Oh my God! I can't believe you. I will not stand for this desecration of our favorite character from Valhalla, Taylor.
From what?
Oh my! I can't tell if this is a bit or
Taylor
not
from
anymore.
Valhalla. Sure, okay. Well, when you said our favorite Taylor, the construction of the sentence made it sound like you were talking about the profession, and so I was like, I'm pretty sure the Taylor from Over the Garden Wall has a head and a skull inside it.
Guys, why does every tailor need to cut clothes? Boy, that took me a second. I almost said hair.
now one of them sings country and pop music.
Mostly
And?
pop.
So's linens. What did tailors do?
Yeah, no, they do clothes stuff. Yeah,
They fit clothes. That's all that tailors do. It's in their name. They fit clothes. We've got a manual for forestry of research and education. Take care of our forests.
Jackson, you're up.
I'm up. Hi, Jan. I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Rich.
That's
Fucking
right.
Rich.
It was fucking Rich. His fucking dick.
Ranger Rich.
Ranger Dick, more like it. Oh no. Guys,
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's Rick. I'm pretty sure it was Rick and not Rich.
I think it was Rick as well. Oh, thank you. Also, man, like, I don't have anything against the name Richard. It is just very unfortunate that at some point somebody went, yeah, Dick is a very good shortening of that name. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to be a problem for anybody.
It's funny that every time I hear someone talk, like they're like, "Hi, my name is Dick." Like it's like, "Ha, that's funny." But then if you like talk about like Dick Van Dyke, because it's like a full name, like it's like you say the whole name. I don't really think about it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's just that gentleman's name. It's Sir Dick Van Dyke."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, he's the only good Dick. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, true.
Man,
It's
I
al-
wish
it's
the
also-
time. Do you think we could get away with the only good Dick?
I doubt. It's funny though.
Well, what's
It-
funny about Dick and Richard though is I believe I believe Dick as a shortening of Richard predates Dick as a word for penis.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah.
probably. It's just as time has
So
gone
that's
on.
just sad for dicks.
We've
Mhm.
found just creative ways to talk about the human penis. So
I do have after we read that. Yep, that is true. It took me a minute to clock that. After we read this, I do have. We probably talked about this at some point in our lives on stream, but the phenomenon where you say some celebrities' whole names and then you just say, I guess what? I'm trying to think if actually you ever just say like part of their name or their first name.
I mean, there are some celebrities who just go by one name, like Beyonce, but that's different.
Or Kanye, or Yee. I hate that still. I really hate that still. Oh, man.
or Samuel L. Jackson.
Kanye is a good example though, because you can just say Kanye.
Yeah. Oh, right. You know, you're right, because Kanye West is his full name, yeah.
And I still hate what he named his son. Why would he do that? Oh,
Was
never
it was it
mind. I don't need a
Don?
why. It
It was North.
was fucking North.
Northwest.
Yes! Everybody says it. Every time somebody realizes what they named his fucking kid, it's the worst.
That's the first good thing he's done for me.
Wow! I feel so bad for the kid!
I feel, I would feel bad for him, but then I remember that he's Kanye West's kid, and I feel worse.
Yeah!
Is actually worse than the name.
Yeah.
If he ever gets a
Samantha
name change,
Greenbrier. Date April 21st, 95. Teacher Nacho, period 2. Referred to principal's office, grade 11. Description of behavior or incident. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Disciplinary action taken. Phone call to students' parents. Out of school suspension. 24th to the 28th.
Wow, they don't like her zine, Sean. This is bullshit. I don't like her zine, damn it.
There's
This is
like
bullshit.
not even. That's a long ass suspension for what that is. Like,
Yeah.
the
Let's
inappropriateness of this zine is. I mean, I guess we haven't seen the inside of it, but it says. It doesn't even say ass. I was gonna say it says ass, but it doesn't even say that.
Yeah, it's
I guess it has somebody smoking on it.
fairly PG. It has that that funny A. Why do I recognize that A? That's like a band, isn't it?
The anarchy symbol?
Oh, the anarchy.
Oh God, I could not remember what that was. I'm sorry.
It's the anarchy symbol.
Well, I know now.
Honestly, the funny thing is that literally looks like something we'd make in our creative writing class. Like I wholeheartedly think that we
Oh,
can get
yeah.
away with just having that in school, and no one would be like, no one would bat an eye.
I mean,
So
I definitely made one of those.
Yeah, I agree with Sean that a week for that is ludicrous. That's nuts.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. Vacation is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see, as though if they haven't made more, I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. I was gonna make that joke. Damn it. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people. You should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie.
Barcelona, thank you.
I don't even know where Barcelona. I don't even know where Barcelona is. Am I right?
It's usually in the bathroom. That's where you Barcelona.
First off, congratulations. Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director, and I say congratulations because, come on, you're gonna take the job, right? What are you waiting for? Your engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast! But you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You're sure there's something there. You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You're sure they're not serious? Okay. Do we have to figure out when we'll see each other next in person? Oh, so we have to figure out when we'll see each other next in person. Enough with the letters. I owe you a congratulatory margarita, boss lady. Soon. Kara.
I actively keep forgetting that at least the mom and maybe the dad. I can't remember if the dad is also getting up to some
That
funny
is not
business.
cheating that I can recall.
Dad is
That's
just
you.
having
drinking heavily and not successfully being an author.
I was gonna say, Dad is just doing his best being an author, which means drinking a lot, having an existential crisis and a midlife crisis at the same time, and thinking way too much about JFK.
Right, because he had a successful author father, and he's trying to follow in his father's footsteps.
He's trying to father in his father's footsteps.
Yeah, he's trying to father in
What
his
are you gonna
father's
father in
footsteps.
your father's footsteps, everybody? Actually, don't. You don't. Not everybody has to. The ancient
Don't-
warrior.
Don't give up in this, honey.
You're so
this.
close. That was on.
On this.
Who the fuck is Terrence? Oh, Dad.
Oh my god.
It's been a week.
This is why Sean didn't
okay?
want it to be 2 weeks.
This is why we needed to not have this be a 5-hour experience, but I left the fridge open for a week, guys!
Yeah, this game has enough cognitive load that you kind of have to, when possible, absorb it all in one sitting.
We're letting
It is
the...
important to note that the fridge was left open. Whatever happened to your family?
That's a good question.
Happened
I'm pretty
suddenly.
sure I was the one who left the fridge open, though, Sean.
No, you're not. You've been gone for a week.
No, I remembered going through and opening everything, and I think I opened the fridge.
Oh, I must not have been paying attention for that part.
I mean, you were busying yourself. You were busied.
You were barking alone.
Huh? Oh, there's a tape in here somewhere. Oh,
You
I
found
found it. Let's listen to some angry music.
I'll point out I was still right that you were gone for a week. Just not for the reason I thought.
All right. Huh. I mean, unless you consider it your go last time, Jackson, it might still be your go.
Samantha and Danielle were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure. But they went to the part of the woods and it got dark. Then Daniel said, "Are you scarred?" So Samantha said, "No."
No,
Are
it's
you?
Samantha? It's Samantha? Samantha?
Said, "No, are you?" They left and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part there was never there before. And then Mars, the ship, a pipe ship, a current ship,
A pirate ship.
on the occasion, on the auction said, "I'll be the captain, and you'll be the captors." Mate, Danielle said, I, captain. And they went on the pirate ship and standard salary away.
Hey, look, it's Sam and Daniel.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school and Dad. and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Well, that's not a good sign. You don't say that's not good, guys. This is not good. Why does Sister say this? Why does Sister say this? We don't want Sister saying this.
Dad.
Congratulations on your new position. Bruce Pendleton, Head of Personnel, State Forestry Service. Dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier, having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest, and very much look forward to welcoming you to your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 a.m. on May 1st. Bruce Pendleton, April 10th, 1995. Okay. We've got a pantry with kitchen. So we're either it seems that we are actually we are maybe moving out. We're maybe family moving out of said house. Everything has been packed up.
I assume it's one of those things where they just never really
just haven't been
unpacked.
unpacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've been in. It's been years.
That just happens, man. That just
I mean, you don't gotta tell me.
March 28th, 1995. Unknown Dimension Literature. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first, let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. You know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not. We aren't the feds, men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles. Type of out-there, mass-market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as N.N. Beston's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Jens Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders.
Ugh.
But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization's anxieties and illusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban Americanites want. But John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history-revising sociopath by night, is the
Holy
twisted
shit.
peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work, since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword for the books, to appear in the brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. We want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We looks forward to embarking with you. and to thrusting your work screaming back into the sweating palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off, Medish Kaczynski, publisher, Unknown Dimension.
Oh my god, I didn't realize the Russian bots went all the way back to 1995.
I've actually been. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that
I'm
was.
pretty sure I owned some Unknown Dimension books when I was a kid.
Oh, it's a real thing?
No.
Oh. I also...
they're just called Goosebumps.
You gotta... Not the best sales pitch to describe, unless maybe your dad agrees with the main character of his book being a... Let me actually wait, specifically... a mild-mannered, or a reckless history revising sociopath. That's not
this
great.
is the problem, is that this is the kind of audience that his work is attracting.
Uh-huh. Popcorn Jackson.
It's not important or anything, but it was signed from Newark. I've actually been there. That's of all the bajillion cities in the U.S., I've actually been to that town. Eat some ramen there. It's pretty good. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend, celebrating our anniversary, June 3rd through 7th. We will be camping in the Gorge.
In the Gorge!
I thought this said garage for a second.
There's nobody here.
We'll be camping in the Gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad.
Yay! Wait a second. I'm not Sam. Hi, Comfy. I'm not Sam. Well, that at least explains where the parents are. They're not dead. They're just in the woods.
Yeah.
They're in the Gorge.
They're in the Gorge.
Are they?
Are they not in the Gorge?
They're in the Gorgon.
What's today? We know what today is.
Wednesday.
I mean, it's got... Yeah,
June?
yes.
6th.
June 6th?
Yeah. Yeah. They're just in the Gorge. They're safely in the Gorge.
Where's
It's fine.
your sister?
That's a good question. She did take the $40. Sam, that was for pizza. Well, I guess she did get the pizza.
Well, she bought pizza.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
$40 is a lot of money for pizza, but I guess it is pizza for 5 days.
5 days. If you, literally, it's like $10 a day or something like that. Like order. Honestly, yeah, in the 90s, oh my god, you can get away with that. You could totally get away with ordering like an $8-10 pizza.
That's a week's worth of food there, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, look at the size of this house, as though if there's an entire subplot about how they're having money problems. Well, their mom is doing well. Their dad is not.
Yeah, it seems like they're actually doing well besides the miserable commute and the boy toy at work.
And hi, Silos. I see you creeping there. I should go somewhere where there's light. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and son. Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, it was Jackson last. Hi, Mom, Dad, it's Sam. I've had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. I'm never... Barcelona? I said it right. Don't fuck with me.
Barcelona.
I don't...
Yeah, you gotta put your lisp in it.
Gross. Is it really Barcelona?
Because it's Spanish.
Got a comfy way in
From
on this.
Spain.
Comfy! Is it Spanish, Jackson?
I know this, but you know who lives closer to the country of Spanish than we do?
Jackson, we live right next to Mexico!
That's not where Barcelona is!
Mexico and Spain are very different countries.
Okay, that's fair. I thought we were talking about, like, the structure of the language. Sorry, that's on me.
Spanish is spoken differently in Spain than it is in Mexico.
That's fair. I didn't consider that. That's totally fair. Technically, there's your answer. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I'm heading to my final...
I love that that's just stated factually.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. From a strange alien world. And I'm headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. How long? For how long? That depends. I am running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. Love, Katie. How is everyone's favorite plant doing? Huh. Girl Scouts. Hmm?
I was just starting to read various stuff on the page. Booted out, Girl Scout. Going away show for Lonnie D, all ages, Saturday, June 3. The Tonic. Last show ever. $3.
I'll have you know it's Girl Scout the Possessive.
Oh, you're a Girl Scouts the.
Mm-hmm.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Well, that's not good. Hey, look, rice. Pizza on the weekend, yes.
What do you do with...
What do you do with leftovers? What do you do with leftovers?
Pizza on a
recommend-
weeknight? Yes.
Yes.
Really, that's the correct accent you should be using whenever there's, cursive, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You have to speak gaudy. I didn't realize, listen, I thought... So gaudy, I thought was just like a adjective for like something that's like ostentatious or like, over the top. I didn't realize that was like
the gaudy with an I and gaudy with a Y are two different things.
Okay. Yeah, I
Gaudy
didn't know
with
that...
an I is an architect. Gaudy with a Y is the adjective you're thinking of.
Okay. Now, is gaudy is the question.
That I don't know enough about architecture to answer.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing from the sounds of it, they apparently, describing them as alien is correct. So apparently they are, they're Giger-brained. They had the Giger brain. Man, that, I feel like there's stuff that, like, at this point, if somebody in the far future found it, they would be like, were aliens here? And it's like gonna be something like a Universal Studios ride based on Alien or something.
Where we'll do it. Under the stairs, midnight June 5th, final preparations are complete.
There is a secret door.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Well, shit. The end part of this game sure is hitting like a truck full of tissue boxes.
A very famous Gotti.
It's the
It
very
is
famous-
Gotti.
Maybe is it where the word came from? That is pretty gaudy, though. I mean, that is the adjective with a Y as well.
Oh yeah, actually, 100%. Yeah, I like it, but yeah, I could definitely call that gaudy in every sense of the word.
Uh-huh.
Cover copy. Been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement. The days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own.
Dad got it back. Well, there is a cup. I guess this mug could have had alcohol in it, but it is the jazz club. It is the jazz cup, though. I
So it
want
had
this
to have
cup.
had alcohol in it.
I think actually you're up, Jackson.
Dear Katniss, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. That cover art is really something. I know you said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought me brought on a wave of inspiration. The writing is fine, my reading is bad. Resulted in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you might find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective, without forgetting the excitement and the weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I'm grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. My thanks and regards, Terrence L. Greenbrier.
Hope you didn't get scammed, Dad. The accidental pariah. That art is wild. It's just another Unknown Dimension literature discovery. There's a lot of notes inside of this book.
Well, yeah.
A message from our future saved the president once, but within 24 hours there will be another attempt, and the lines of communication are down. Like the football. Awful.
I love the touches that Unknown Dimension has put on his work.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Hey, Dad, your book shouldn't do that. Dad, your notes shouldn't do that.
Unknown Dimension touch.
Uh-huh.
It's like one of those like flip open books where like it just kind of all expands on it. It's built into it like that.
Uh-huh. Actually, I haven't gotten to this part of... That's spoilers. I haven't gotten to this part of House of Leaves where pages start clipping into each other. I I found the hole. The hole is fun. The hole is very fun. November 21st, 1963. John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance, but who would believe him? There's nothing in that drawer. Strong piss. Huh.
Couples counseling retreat in the beauty of Columbia Gorge.
They send all the troubled couples to the Gorge. All troubled couples go to the Gorge.
Be consumed by the Gorge. Personalized consultations with expert counselors. Group exercises. Get away from every day.
Booked.
Booked.
Booked. The accidental human. That's ominous, Dad.
He's writing for his audience. He understands the assignment.
Uh-huh. It's a scary and upsetting insinuation there, Dad, about the accidental human. Alright, let me go to underneath the floorboards, beneath the skin. What is a house but a body filled with people? No! I can't believe our sister became Satan.
Whoa. Dang.
Releasing unwanted spirits. Do you want this one, Jackson?
Noted psychologist Christine Quinn guides the reader through the detection of spirit possession in oneself and others, the release of displaced and trapped spirits, and the procedures involved in successful exorcisms. The healing of lost souls is a particular focus, allowing loved ones and local entities to move to the next plane is sometimes the core of a spiritual cleansing. A fascinating exploration of processes connecting us to the other side, with real practical value. Dr. J. Holcroft, Eurydice.
Eurydice? Like the guy from Greece? The girl from Greece?
Yeah.
Not the movie, but the country?
Dandy! And Eurydice! You're hanging out together.
Uh-huh. If
Yeah,
the
I agree,
magic
Comfy.
If the magic book has a barcode, it loses any and all possible magical properties.
Now, is it different if the barcode is like directly like printed on the book, or if it's a sticker that's been put on the book? Because to me, those are different.
Those
Yes.
are different. Like if
Those
it's
are
like
different.
if it's like a hand-drawn barcode that's like part of the art.
Well, interesting. That wasn't what I was thinking.
I don't think
sunset light
that's how
in this
barcodes work.
house
I didn't know
is
that
the
was going to make...
saddest thing I've ever seen.
I can draw a barcode.
I just want
Maybe.
to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Come on now. Listen, this game could be a little spooky, but my sister shouldn't be dead. I will be sad. I will be sad. I will be sad. Don't make me sad, Sean. I'm gonna blame you.
I would never.
Me? Make me sad? What's gonna make me sad is ads are about to happen, so we get to stare at this, at the ad summoning circle.
See, Comfy's with me. Just because some schmuck slapped a sticker on it with a barcode doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with the book.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, do you think that, so does the existence of the barcode, how does it take its magic away, though? Or does it just mean that in order to empower the capacity for the barcode scanner to scan the barcode, all of the magic is thus utilized for that alone?
No proper magical tome would be caught dead in the presence of a barcode. It's like the One Ring. Like, if it didn't have the will of its own to escape, then it wasn't magic in the first place.
I don't know, Sean. None of us could really escape the will of capitalism at this point, I think, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you're not powerful enough in the magical arts.
I'm a scientist! I'm sorry! We do bad magic that we have to explain.
This is my point.
Yeah, it really does break down that you have to explain your magic.
Now, I want you to explain what magic you're doing, Jackson, to be able to draw a barcode, because the whole thing about barcodes is that they're codified. You can't just draw lines, it's nothing.
I'm not saying it works, I'm saying it looks like a barcode.
See, that I think gives it more magical properties.
Yeah.
What if it makes the so what you're saying is a magic book can only have a barcode if the barcode is drawn by hand.
Because if the barcode is drawn by hand, that means that it does something, but not what a barcode does.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to think if a Bible has a... I'm sure there are Bibles with barcodes printed directly on them now, so...
100%.
Oh, yeah.
The Bible is like the most printed book in certainly
the Bible
America.
Is the most shoplifted book in America.
That too.
So that's just funny to me.
It is a very fun fact, honestly.
That's
amazing. If a barcode is drawn by hand, it's not a barcode, it's a rune. 100%.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
But inversely, are barcodes not then by kind of a certain design a modern capitalist rune icon?
Well, now you're just talking about the technocracy.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
the same way. Oh god, we're both in that same direction.
Oh my god. Guys, I don't know why, but my eyes are trying to kill me. I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna still blame that it's whatever this temperature fluctuation. It is a temperature fluctuation. That wasn't a that wasn't me misspeaking. That's actually factually correct. So... Oh my god.
Just...
I'm trying to think. I don't think... I guess... What have we... What have we done? What have you done? What have we done?
What have you done?
Yeah, impressively now that I...
Go ahead.
One of you speak!
Well, impressively now that I have more time, I'm not accomplishing many more things.
I'll go do it.
I mean, granted, I'm interviewing like crazy. Chad, I don't have a job. But besides that, honestly, just enjoy like playing some Final Fantasy X, and that's been pretty good. We just bonked a Seymour
for the first time.
For the first time, the first time does feel pretty on point because they make some pretty strong statements as they're taking his body away. But yeah, just kind of Savannah and I got Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, so we're kind of going through that nostalgia.
I feel like I'm due for a Pokemon play. This is my whole thing that I've been saying is if we ever want another like long project to do, I would love to go back and replay Gold because that was the one that I grew up with and I'm very fond of it and I want to know how it aged. And I don't mean Heart Gold because Heart Gold is good. Heart Gold for me is the perfect Pokemon game. No, I want to play the OG to see what it was like because for me. For classic Pokemon, second generation was the apex, and it never has quite hit that for me ever again. It's gotten close a couple times, but it never quite hit that again.
I was born about a year before you, so I'm a Gen 1er. So everything you said, I feel the exact same way, but the generation prior.
You dirty Gen 1er. I bet your favorite Pokemon is Tangela. That useless twerp.
Hey, whoa, Brian David Gilbert has words for you.
I forgot that's his favorite Pokemon.
Oh my god, I thought that's what you were referencing.
No, I forgot. I just genuinely always thought that Tangela was kind of silly and lame.
That's why he's great. He's just a little guy.
Well, I love him now as an adult, but as a kid, I liked violence, and Tangela was just a pile of spaghetti with eyeballs.
Yeah.
And shoes.
It's true. It's horrible shoes. No, I mean I do Dragonite. The big orange dragon is fun. It's basically Barney with wings.
Uh-huh. Except they were the only dragon type
kids.
Yeah. My favorite Pokemon growing up was the starter Chikorita. My favorite classic Pokemon was probably Gyarados. Yeah, it was Gyarados.
Yeah, Gyarados is good. I'm in this run. I'm specifically trying to use mostly Pokemon that I didn't run with, because I've done like 2 or 3 runs of the OG. So I'm finally trying to use Pokemon that I really haven't used much at all.
I mean, that's something I actually really like about doing a replay is you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just use guys that I never used before. Like I was doing that with my most recent Heart game, and that's when I learned about how Dunsparce is actually one of my favorite Pokemon of all time now, because they're a Pokemon that is specifically designed for a weird tactic. It isn't just hit the guy harder.
Yeah,
you have to use your brain to play with that Pokemon.
Yeah, it's good. I used to have kind of the classic team. I feel like a lot of people would have just like the heavy hitting Pokemon, like Dragonite, for example. But I wanted to play the game almost like Red, like you know Red. So I'm running with the 3 starters, and this was literally like an hour and a half of effort today. Was Savannah and I started Pokemon Red or Fire Red Leaf Green. I traded her my Squirtle, restarted, traded her my Charmander, restarted, traded her my Squirtle, restarted, traded her my Charmander, restarted, and then ran with Bulbasaur, and then she gave me back a Charmander and Squirtle. So we ended up with all 3 starters, each of us. So we actually have a full set. So I'm just gonna run with all three starters, and then with Pikachu and a Pidgey. I'm gonna evolve it to Pidgeot, and then I was thinking Persian actually, because it's got Payday, and I remember back when I used to play the Gen 1 games, I used to always be broke like 24/7. So I'm gonna try to put Persian in my party with Payday and see if that can solve my money problems.
We'll see. And also, welcome back from ads, everybody. Well, you see, one of your first mistakes was, well, not one of your first mistakes. Well, I was gonna say is, well, if you want to be faithful to Red's kid, I believe he has a Snorlax, but if you want to go that route, that part of that is a bit of the problem of the original game. As far as I remember, the original game, you couldn't really get money after you've beaten all, like, there's a set amount of money you could make in that game. you couldn't, like, make more.
Well, here was the nuts part, right? So I had Red and Blue as a kid, but I mostly played Red for, I guess it was a more fun color. I don't know why I played Red more than Blue. Red extremely had that problem because you couldn't re-challenge trainers.
Yep.
I can't remember if you could re-challenge the Elite Four after you beat them. I think you couldn't, actually. I want to say you just
walked through the door and they were just like, "Oh, hey, remember that you beat us? Have fun looking at the Hall of Fame again," or something like that. I can't remember. I could be wrong. Feel free to fact check me on the original Pokemon Red. And Meowth, the only Pokemon
right.
with Payday, was Blue exclusive.
Yes.
So you were just destined to eventually run out of money in Pokemon Red. Meowth is no longer an exclusive, by the way. They did change that.
That's nice. I mean, that's just an antiquated concept, anyways. When it comes to Pokemon, it's a neat idea, but we don't need that shit no more.
Yeah.
And that is fair, Comfy. You can evolve Tangela now. I forget about that. Well, it sounds like we're about to beat the game, everybody. We did it. Finally. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Kick ass. I love you. Lonnie, stay strong.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Well, good. Good God, she didn't drink the photograph chemicals. She would have photographed her stomach. That wouldn't have been good. She said yes. See? The gays do get married in this game. I knew it.
Well, they don't because it wasn't illegal at that time, but...
Yeah.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
Well, we did it. We went home. We were so close. But hey, I really enjoyed that. That was very, very good. I liked that a lot. It's funny. It works so well because it's just so like dense, right? That's what is always surprising to me is even when games have like a lot of, you know, environmental storytelling or environmental like elements or assets that you can like engage and read and stuff. It's always surprising how often they don't do what this game does and just makes them very like dense and like interconnected in a way. They're usually just kind of like spread out across too long of a video game, actually.
Well, usually environmental storytelling is treated as bonus storytelling. It's details that they expect people to miss, but for people who are paying attention, it like adds flavor. It's rare to have a game that actually demands you to engage with the environment in order to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, in fact, as this game proves, and certainly other games have proved that understand that your environmental storytelling doesn't just have to be bonus storytelling, environmental design is game design. Looking at your environment is a part of the video game. I was talking to Sean, though, about this earlier, and it does make me a little sad on the inside that the only other game next to things like Outer Wilds that comes close to what this game does is, for me, and this is an unfortunate thing for me, because I'm not a fan of this game, is Resident Evil 7. Because Resident Evil 7 absolutely does that. It just doesn't do it very well, in my opinion. Or at least the part that
I agree.
The part that it does do well is like purely mechanical, in my experience. Like, there's still plenty of stuff to read into the environment. I just don't care. The game doesn't make me care. Which only leaves the scrounging for, you know, bullshit in the corners. Which I do like how much stuff is like hidden. Like how many like just like secret pickups are hidden in that game that are just like ammo and stuff. I think that is something good about that game. So you actually have to like look through your environment.
So was I understanding correctly though? Towards the end, where the getaway from mom and dad was actually like couples counseling or something like that?
Yes.
Yes, mom and dad went to couples counseling, and while they were gone, Lonnie ditched the bus to training camp, and she and Sam ran off together.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah. So did they lie to their kids saying, "Hey, we're gonna go to the Gorge" or whatever? Like that's definitely not what they actually did.
Yeah, well, they're just trying to not let on that their marriage is falling apart.
Yes.
Gotcha. No, that's fair. That's fair.
They're trying not to let on that their marriage is struggling, and also, I mean, when you're, when you're a kid, I don't. It's probably the assumption on the adults to be like, we don't need to tell them. We're just going to have a fun time. Mom and dad are gonna go have a fun time.
Without you, you stay home because we need you to not be around for our fun time.
Uh-huh. We're gonna go to the Gorge. The Gorge is a good place. They're gonna be other parents in the Gorge. They probably
We're
said
feeding
that.
ourselves to the Gorge. Eat some pizza while we feed ourselves to the Gorge.
There, send me feed yourself to the Gorge.
They're just Gorgon.
Uh-huh. Well, as it does turn out that we needed exactly one more hour. I mean, I'm down to powwow. I'm down to pivot to Jackbox. I'm not ready to start our next thing anyways, because I agree with Sean that deserves its own starting like whole stream, and we wouldn't want to just get an hour to that.
I think you'll find they come back to the exact same number of kids, just a different one.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
Hey, it's the same number of kids that they were
No, that's not true. I don't think that part's true.
Yeah, that's not true.
But they are coming back home to the same number of kids, yeah.
Uh-huh. It is one fewer kids than I think they would want to come home to. But it is the number of kids that they left when they went to go to the Gorge.
When they went to go to George.
When they went to go to George.
George.
Guys, I didn't have a plan. I guess I have a demo I can share with everybody if you want to see it for like a couple rounds or something, or even try to parsec it. But I don't know how the latency would go with it. I don't know how the latency.
I think Sean and I played a little bit like Dead Cells through Parsec once. It's not bad actually. Actually, no, didn't that one go pretty bad?
I was about to say, I was like, this is explicitly a rhythm game, though. It's a pretty forgiving rhythm game, from what I could tell. But I still don't think you want to, like, fuck with latency on that.
Yeah, that one's pretty rough, yeah.
That's all that I have as, like, what could probably be, like, a short thing. it would mean that the second half of the stream would be lost anyways, because I believe all of the music is copyright material. No, I just have to
could-
look up just songs that wouldn't get hit. So probably like just video game music.
Could do the first couple hours of Reciteer.
I mean, honestly, we could just do like a Jackbox. Do a Jackbox. Or a Garlic. Technically, we didn't do Garlic for my birthday, but I don't think anybody here wants to draw but me.
I was just about to say, look, I respect you. I'm glad that you enjoy Gardic Phone. You're not gonna make Jackson and me draw.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just Toho songs. See, yeah, that would be fine.
It is true. I think we're literally the only two friends that I know of that don't draw in any shape or form. Because even Ari draws a bit.
That's true. I forget about that.
It's not much, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, otherwise, I mean, that was my pitch into the at hole. Unless, how is what is everybody else feeling? We do another playthrough of Slay the Princess.
We no, it would be a bit too long. I was like, could we actually chug that? No, not in an hour.
No.
I do have like
At best, we could
what's-
probably do one more princess, like one section of a princess.
one princess section.
You guys can watch me learn Japanese.
Could watch you learn Japanese. The
I don't remember.
There
where
is
I left off.
There is fun news, by the way. This is not really relevant to helping us pick an activity. I was just trying to look through stuff in my Steam library to be like, could I shove this in front of Isaac? And for what it's worth, there is a random like puzzle game that I have that like is pretty short. That actually I don't know, but yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that the OG Final Fantasy VII got a release onto Steam, a re-release. They went back and fixed all of the jank that the 2013 version had been.
That's nice. That's actually really nice. Like, I do think it's nice when something can be like, okay, fine, we won't just remaster it, and we will actually preserve the original version of something.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, it is nice. It's got they took out their third-party launcher, which, oh boy, I'm glad that those are basically dying off, kind of, mostly sometimes.
See, I partially agree with you.
play-
I would have had an argument because this has come up before where I had the realization that we no longer have launchers and that was causing a problem. But now I can't remember why I had that argument, so I won't push it.
I understand that like competition's a good thing where like theoretically, you know, you want competition, like you want your Epic Store, you want Steam, you want Origin, I guess, you want BlizzApp, you want your Square Enix launcher, you want your Uplay for your Ubisoft games, all the good stuff.
Well, this is the problem. Stuff like BattleNet and Uplay and all of that are not competition with Steam.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
not doing the same thing that Steam is doing.
It's true,
It
yeah.
more has to do with, so like the idea of like config files, that is like become such a thing, right? Because we don't really have launchers, because launchers were necessitated for a piece of programming to be able to actually like better adapt and utilize your hardware, and that's just not an expectation anymore. That was my argument about launchers.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I just hate that when a product is hosted on one service, that it is so intrinsically
sure.
tied into another service that you
Yeah, no,
have to
that's-
use both services to be able to run one game.
Yeah, no,
That shit's
that's not a
terrible.
launcher. That's not what I mean by a launcher. That is terrible. What I mean by a launcher is like quite traditionally when you originally installed a game, like when you put the CD in and then you had like the little little window pop up, and they're usually always themed to whatever
The
game you're
menu before
playing.
the main menu.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Specifically
yeah,
for PC
yeah.
games. Those are traditional launchers to me. And
Those are fine. Those are totally
Yeah.
fine. Like Borderlands 2 has a launcher still, I think, or I think so. Yeah, like there are definitely games that like have the Final Fantasy X. We're playing through Final Fantasy X. It literally launches a launcher because it's the 10 and 10.2 like bundle. So you launch the 10.10.2 bundle and then you pick which one you actually want to play.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
I have a certain amount of nostalgia for the Halo launcher because whenever you opened it, it like played the like theme music. I don't know why. Like it's like one of those things that like the idea of launchers like that is so foreign in some ways that you just don't think about it anymore. Also, I have something to throw into the hat hole.
What's your hole? What's your
Jackson,
hat?
did we ever bully you into getting content warning? I don't remember.
No, let me check. Let me check. Nope. I do not have content warning.
Damn it. That would have been perfect, Sean.
We could play an hour of Grim Dawn.
I mean, at this point, I think we just like we either vibe or we just call it, or we just call it.
Chad, is there anything that you guys would like to? Oh, okay. Thank you, Comfy. Borderlands 2 does have a launcher. Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, the fair. Borderlands 2 is kind of the game that doesn't really need a launcher.
Uh-huh.
I gave a bad example. I wrote a bad song, PT.
I mean, the last game that I played that had a launcher is Darktide. Surprisingly, has a launcher, but again, it feels more antiquated. But there is something to be said about certain amounts of because the nice thing about a launcher is you can actually configure your settings before opening the game, when there is a very real possibility that if your settings are in the game and the game can't run on the default settings because default settings is max settings these days and you can't get to your settings to turn down the game, that can be a problem.
Yeah, I mean that is something that I appreciate about like most modern games is that like they are configurable enough. And for what it's worth, sometimes it's magic. I don't know how like resolution resizing works sometimes because like that feels like it shouldn't be able to be done, but like most things can just be done inside of the game itself these days. So a launcher is kind of the poor man's just sort of circle around. It's like oh, either this game is too old, or we just don't know how to code this thing, so we made a launcher for your settings instead of putting them in the game.
I don't know. I think it still has reason to be extant. It has a reason to exist still. It is niche, but it's still nice to have when it's there.
A launcher, to me, has reason to exist if there are extra features outside of the game itself that relate to the game.
Yes.
For example, if you have like an art book, or which could theoretically still be inside, but if you have like an art book or a music player or something like that, that can be outside of your game, inside of a launcher kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. Well, Rick, shit, guys, I might just say, hey, we just call it. We could just hang out.
We could.
Sorry, guys, I didn't plan well enough. I planned okay for today. I did, for some reason, think that there would somehow be 2 hours, and I'm not surprised that there wasn't. I'm sorry. I would have planned more better, but my brain decided to explode an hour before
Yeah, to
stream
be fair,
started.
we weren't confident that you were even gonna be alive to stream anyway.
So
Mhm.
my head decided to cave in side of itself.
Your tummy hurt.
My tummy did hurt.
Honestly, that's fair though. Honestly.
We can watch more of that show.
Oh yeah, the not Dragon Quest. That's really fun. Actually, it's a really fun show.
It was very fun. It was actually very fun. Sorry guys, we might dip to go watch a live action Japanese silly time.
Here, I'll post the link in chat, or I'll put it in the Discord. I'll
So
put it
that
in the
way everybody
Discord.
can watch it with us.
Mhm.
Cause yeah, I ain't. And you know what? Was this? We're getting used to this time slot anyways, so I think this is fine and fair. If anything, it's probably not bad to be like, okay, now we know the limitations of this time slot. And I'm sorry I made this 2-hour game twice as long.
Hey, should this go in the front bar or?
You could put it in the front bar or the cinema, because
I
it
don't
would be
see. Oh, cinema. Yeah, you're right.
cinema would be more topical and funny. You have to remember, my organization is how topical and funny it would be to post it in there.
Yeah, well, I almost put it in Chinese cartoons for that reason, but
I mean, yeah, you could put it in there.
It's quite good, actually.
I mean, that would be lower on topicality, but higher on funny.
anyway, go sift through the Discord. You'll find I posted a link in there to the good show.
You have to remember there are only really 2 locations that are important on the Discord, which are 3 locations, which are the wall television, the front bar, and the safe for work artists. That's it. Those are the only ones that really matter. Any way, shape, or form. Yeah.
Do you? I should know this answer. I should just be able to. I should just look there myself and not ask.
Yeah.
Do you post your art at the end of each stream in the Discord?
I do.
Because there should be a channel. There is. You do.
Yes. I've started this when I started. I have yes. The answer is eventually yes. Unless you mean the ending art, I did for a while, and then I felt like I was spamming my own fucking channel, and then I stopped.
Oh, fair.
But the like artwork that I do for my posts, I make a version of it that I also pin to when I go live. So you can see those on the Discord. Yes.
Sorry, Comfy. We wanted to force Jackson to play a horror game, but none of us are willing to shovel up the $8 to pay for it.
I will do this. I feel like I owe several. Besides, you got me content warning, Sean. And it's not that big of a game. Hey Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey Jackson, we're doing it. I'm bullying you. We've got you hostage now.
Pivot.
You called me out, and I feel like I owe some. I've backlogged some purchases for people. Let's see. Jackson, where are you? Yes,
It's me.
it's you. Hey Jackson. Get freaked, nerd.
I have no idea how this is gonna go because it's literally a first-person horror game, which is like Jackson's least favorite things.
Yeah. He just, you know what, Jackson? You should definitely use the camera first.
Yeah, I mean
think
that's only fair. Jackson deserves the camera.
Okay, I'll cam up.
excuse me? I'm
Yeah, well, Comfy,
sorry.
this is why we're trying.
One
This is why we're doing
second.
this.
Change.
Now, should I change my preferred language?
Yeah.
There's so little text in this game.
You gonna change it to Japanese?
I might, just to find out how bad it goes.
Somehow has a voice changer and we all just sound Japanese. It just changes. It real time translates everything we says and spits it back out into a voice changer in Japanese. Hold on, something weird has happened, and it is only a slight concern, but it might end up killing the stream because I will have to look into it. That. What? No.
This does not sound optimistic.
This is not optimistic.
What's up? Isaac does not own $8.
No,
Oh, no.
It's not owning $8. For some reason, after just using this to purchase Resident Evil 4 Remake fairly recently, I'm getting a notification from Steam that the purchase was not completed. Your credit card information has been declined by your credit card company due to an incorrect address being entered.
Did you just type your address wrong?
It's the address I used last time, and I definitely own that game. So that might just be a reason to stop the stream that I might have to look that up. Because that's a little concerning. What is happening? Guys, what is going on? What is going on with the world right now? Can it just stop? Can it just chill? Can we just chill? This is this truly is something. I have no idea what the hell it's on about. I'm even going so far to look at something really fast. Wait, why is it? Oh, I don't want that. Dumb shit. No, I don't want that. I swear to hell. Apparently my bank is high right now. For some reason. And I don't know why. Yes. Well, I might need to, I might need to, deal with this. Well, you've dodged a bullet, Jackson.
Me and your bank are in cahoots.
I guess. The good news is the...
I slid them $10 so you couldn't pay them $8.
Uh-huh.
Or take out $8, you know what I mean.
Uh-huh. fuck, though? What the fuck, though? Excuse me?
Well,
Huh?
folks, it's been good. Thanks for hanging out with us while we finished Gone Home. It's a good game. I'm glad Isaac finally got to experience it. We're gonna get out of here so that Isaac can sort out what's going on with their bank.
What?
It's probably not a big deal. Sometimes stuff just gets funky.
What the fuck? Damn it, Steam, you were doing damn it, Steam, you were doing so good. Damn it, Steam, you're... Guys, don't look at the screen. Guys, you can't look at the screen right now. You can't... Don't listen to the numbers I'm typing in. Close your ears. Don't listen to this part. Guys, I don't even have that much money. You wouldn't even be stealing that much. It's not worth it. I swear to fucking hell. Never mind, we're on. It was Steam being stupid. Jackson, you got a new video game.
Good
So
lord.
it is.
Good lord, indeed. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm a bit angry.
That is a bit spooky, honestly. Like that's whenever you have like a card declined moment, it is just kind of a butt clenching moment. Even if like you're 99% sure things are fine, it's just like, oh, but what's not fine?
Uh-huh. It just turns out it's Steam again. It just turned out it was Steam again, because that's what Steam does sometimes. It just says no.
Mm-hmm. You're like, hey Gabe, I want to give you a couple dollars, and Gabe's like, no, I don't like money, but I do have a super yacht.
Uh-huh. Wait, he doesn't have a super yacht, does he?
He does, in fact, have a super yacht. It's called the Leviathan.
Oh my god.
I'm weirdly enough not that angry at Gabe's super yacht as opposed to any other billionaire. I guess just because maybe I like Gabe's product or something like that. I don't know. Also, if I remember correctly, he does also use it for some like marine biology research or something like that as well. So like, it's not just some rich man's rich toy. It like actually does something for the world.
Well, that's
maybe.
good.
I'm gonna press X on that one, but
It's fine. It's Gabe. He gets the pass. He's the one.
He's the good one.
He's the one that gets.
he's the
pass.
only ethical billionaire. He just makes his money from getting kids to gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about that
It's
part.
ethical, guys.
Uh-huh. Sean, don't talk about that. You'll make everybody nervous, including me. Alright. I think we just want voice detection. Oh boy, they had some updates, didn't they? Okay, so this is how this works, Jackson. We don't